Hey everyone, Alan Wellman here, grief educator and spiritual life coach. I'm out here in Claremont, California. I'm doing a concert today, and I am wearing a little brooch here. It's a butterfly brooch. Butterflies are often a symbol um, for new life or renewal, and in fact, it in this particular context, in this concert, it is a symbol for children who have been lost, in particular at the Holocaust. And grief is grief is grief, whether it is a child, whether it is a parent, a pet, a loss of a job or a relationship. And when I think about my own grief journey, having gone through all of those in one form or another, the thing that kept me grounded and kept me sane was really a sense of community and a sense of recognizing that I wasn't alone. And in grief, one of the hardest things for us to recognize is that we are not alone in our grief, and our burdens are not ours alone. And so I share this today because as I've been doing some calls this week, talking to people about the feelings of being isolated or disenfranchised. And I was thinking about this image of the butterfly, and how when we recognize that we are not alone in our grief, our disenfranchised grief really becomes quite small, and we learn how to transform it into meaning. And it isn't necessarily the theoretical or the mindset of how did this happen or why did this happen, but it really is what now. And what we learn to do in my groups and on my one-on-one coaching is really to learn what now that this loss has happened. Where do we go from here? So I want to encourage you, if you're going through any of these griefs, pet griefs are kind of where my specialty is and where my heart is, but in all the griefs I've dealt with and worked with, just hear me when I say you're not alone. And if you're interested in learning more about one of these support groups or working one-on-one, feel free to send me a DM. I reply to all my messages and all my comments, so just feel free to write me, and then be sure to follow and share these for future messages. All right, I'm here to help.